What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So I can't say that this breaking news because apparently this. What? Hold on. What date was this? I need to look and see what date this was. March 15th. Okay, so March 15th, Adept HNIC went live. Yeah, I'm behind. I've been out of the loop. You know, he went live. And in this live, he began to talk about how he actually purchased the restore order name, trademarked it, and everything. That he now owns it and it now belongs to him. It's being finalized right now by a lawyer of his. You know what? I ain't gonna even speculate and assume none of this. I'm gonna let him tell y'all himself. For those of y'all who may not have caught this. Now, apparently, him and Swave got into it. I don't really know what happened between the two. I just know what was told and what was said and what I caught from both of them. Okay, so apparently Adept did a video. And in the video, allegedly, it was accusing Swave of doing something to some nature that Swave didn't like. Okay. Somehow, I want to make sure I'm doing this right because I don't really know. I just know some of the things what I caught. But apparently, Swave was offended in what the video was about. I believe somehow a third party, Swave alleged brother or a longtime friend of his that he knew that had just got out of jail somehow ended up reaching out to Adept, and all three of them was on the phone, according to Adept. Him, Swave, and the brother. And the brother was mediating between Swave and Adept. According to Swave, Adept, it was just a phone conversation that started out a little rocky between the two. But then before they got off, they had, as gentlemen, came to some type of agreement and where Adept agreed to take down the video or whatever it was that Swave was offended in that he put in the video. I caught the part when Swave was in Spaces with Reaper Rail and another guy. And he was speaking about this particular situation. But I guess the topic was about Adept, and Swave was just saying how like him and his brother came to his house. They had on all black and gloves and ready to do damage and had him take the video down. Adept was offended in this and saying that that was an absolute lie. That didn't happen. They were on the phone and it only got as far as a phone conversation. So Adept went from that to actually basically raging war on Swave Sever and going, beyond personal. I mean, I can't really say beyond personal if I don't really know what's true and what's not. I'm just giving what's out there, what's supposed to happen between the two. So I can't really say if Adept went beyond personal if he felt his life was threatened by what Swave had allegedly supposed to have did or confronted him on that he's saying was not true. So he took that to be personal against him, then went personal, which brings us to this of what happened here. Okay, now, you know what? This is a hard one to touch on, but my whole point of what I said in the video before, regardless to what their differences is or what it is, Not over no unbiased though. That's my whole thing. Not over no unbiased. Like, you could hate me, you could dislike me, you could not want to be a part of anything I do, but not over a guy that's on his way to prison for violating 3 young black women, raping them and taking them against their will. Don't let your hate towards me be on account of that. Hate me for anything else, but not that. That's my only thing about these two brothers. I get people gonna get into it. I get that people have differences, but at the end of the day, things not worth it, and you need to weigh out your options. You need to see what all you putting at stake and at risk when you putting it all on the line. And 9 times out of 10, you always see that it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it. Especially when a person ain't physically touched you, took something from you. But again, man, that's my whole thing with these brothers, man. So hopefully they can get past them. Hopefully not, but I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna let him tell you out his own mouth. You hear it for yourself. So this is Adept breaking down how he owns Restore Order now.
Starting next week, not only will we have Uncompromised Radio, we will also have Restore Order. Okay, the Restore Order podcast, the real Restore Order podcast. And in a few months, it will be the only Restore Order podcast. Actually, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I was talking to my wife about it last night. For y'all who don't know, I've actually bought the trademark for Restore Order because Swave Seth is a bum and he don't own nothing. You don't own shit. That trademark was available. It's actually been available for over 13 years. I was a little worried because I spoke to an attorney, like on one of these websites where you can ask like a lawyer some questions. You just pay a little bit of money. And I was asking them about the trademark. So they said that the trademark, even if it's available, if someone who had the trademark last, you have to prove that they have no intent of renewing the trademark.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop right there for a second. So apparently the Restore Order name was already belonging to somebody else if it's been available for the past 13 years. And 13 years ago, that trademark belonged to somebody else. So it's not an original trademark. Now, when it comes to battle rap, the Restore Order name in itself, the name came from Danny Myers, an Angry Fan. That's where it started at. Danny Myers, an Angry Fan. And but the purpose of it was because of me. This was during the time I was doing the kill shots, the blogging wars was going on. It became so big and so impactful that it was dominating battle rap. It was dominating battle rap to the point that people didn't even really care about watching the battles. All they cared about was the blogging wars I was a part of, involved in. That's when, people had never just heard those impactful roasting sessions. Well, I could just go on the roast out like, and y'all know me, when I bum on somebody, I just go, it's bombs away. I'm dropping 7, 8, 9 blogs a day, just straight drama, straight fire. I'm just flooding the battle rap airwave, and again, it got so intense that nobody really cared. And it was like I'm going up against myself going up against 9, 10 bloggers at one time, but everybody really wanting to hear what I have to say, you know what I'm saying? And then other bloggers wanting to be involved in it to try to help build their brand and get involved in it. So that's what it spiraled from. So it was restore order, get back to battle rap. Come on, we losing focus on what battle rap's supposed to be type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect for the culture, I decided to just not entertain everybody when it came to that, and just chose selective ones based upon um they level of where they was at in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how the that was the build up of the restore order movement that ended up being that. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, it started from Angry Fan and Danny Myers, uh, but as a result of my energy that was in battle rap, like I keep telling people, I sparked the community so crazy, But let's get back to it though. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. It's crazy. So yeah, so apparently, like I said, the name itself must have belonged to somebody else who didn't renew it, since Adept had his lawyer for them do the investigation on it, I guess, to look into it. So the name already belonged to somebody else. Hold on. Let's go back up here a little
bit. I was a little worried because I spoke to an attorney, like on one of these websites where you can ask like a lawyer some questions. You just pay a little bit of money. And I was asking them about the trademark. So they said that the trademark, even if it's available, if someone who had the trademark last, you have to prove that they have no intent of renewing the trademark, right? So the restore order trademark, it was abandoned in 2009 by some company. I don't even know what the fuck they did, but this was back in 2009. But it's been dead, right? The lawyer said, well, has it been dead for over 3 years? I said, it's been dead for 13 years. You know what the lawyer said? Go get it.
Okay, so right there, then he go get it. He purchased it. Now, if you pay close attention to what's behind him, he got the counts, where he keeping count. Those are the days he keeping count to when he personally engaged Sway Selva, as far as like his thing is, if you came to my house like you said you did, come back again. Come back again then. If you really came to my house like you said you did, then come back again. And he basically is provoking or daring or taunting Sway to come back to his house. And every day he don't show up, he add another line to the count of when him and Sway finally meet each other. Because according to him, he want to shoot the fair one with Fade. Terrible. He want to shoot the fair one with Sway. He want a one-on-one fight with Sway Selva. Is basically what he's saying. He want a one-on-one fight with Sway Selva. So he looked forward to the day where Sway would show back up at his house to have a one-on-one fight with him. Now, if they gonna shoot the fair one and that's all it's about is fighting and no guns and other people involved, okay, that's a gentleman way to handle business. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case. But, in this day and age, man, that is so rare. That is so rare. That is so rare. Either way it goes, like I said, man, I just hope these brothers, man, just don't jack off their life and liberty. I don't even know I'm biased.
Some company, I don't even know what the fuck they did, but this was back in 2009. But it's been dead, right? The lawyer said, well, has it been dead for over 3 years? I said, it's been dead for 13 years. You know what the lawyer said? Go get it. It's all yours. You're good. You're good. I will have no problem registering that trademark. So guess what I did? I registered the trademark. And it's going to take a few months for it to be finalized. But when those few months come, I will be the only Restore Order podcast. All right? With me, HB2N, Glitch in the Matrix, and my nigga Real KB. Okay? But I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay, so apparently he's waiting for it to be finalized. So obviously it being finalized, it's been finalized. And according to him, it's gonna be the real Restore Order with him and his guys. So him and his guys is going to be the real Restore Order and what they're going to do. So they're going to take the Restore Order that's happening on 15 Minutes of Fame, since he owns it now, and they're going to force them to shut down and become the real Restore Order, since he owned the name now. I don't know, man.
Well, I know I'm going to have the Restore Order podcast finalized, but when those few months come, I will be the only Restore Order podcast. All right? With me, HB2N, Glitch in the Matrix, and my nigga Real KB. Okay? But I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I know I'm going to have the Restore Order podcast, but I'm going to ask y'all. Y'all tell me in the chat. Y'all tell me in the comments. Should I shut down their entire Restore Order podcast? Send a cease and desist letter to 15 Minutes of Pen to shut down Restore Order and to remove every Restore Order podcast on their channel? Or should I make because that's the petty move, if I want to be petty. Or should I make the boss move and take all of their monetization? Because I could do that too. Every Restore Order podcast, any money you make from that podcast, any donation, anything you get from that podcast will come to me. And I will be the owner of your podcast. What should I go? What route should I go? Should I shut them down or should I take all their money? I don't really need their money, but it would be the boss shit to do. Because then I could look at Swave and tell him, I'm your boss, bitch. You make money for me. And I'll force them to change the name anyway. What should I do? Should I take their money first, and then when they change the name, I shut down their whole shit? I don't know. It's mine. It's my decision to make, because I own the Restore Order trademark now. You bum. Swave, you really couldn't trademark that yourself? I mean, you stole it from Danny Myers. You stole it from Danny Myers. What you should have done is at least protect what you stole. Now I'm taking it from you, you bitch ass nigga. Oh yeah, for y'all who don't know, Restore Order was actually Danny Myers shit. Swave 7 and 15 Minutes of Pan stole it from Danny Myers. It's mine now, you bitch. So you can continue to try to do your little podcast for now. Just know, in a few months, that will all be coming to an end. All right? But for now, I'm Restore Order. All right? I even bought the domain to restoreorder.net. So that website will be coming up soon enough. I probably won't build that one from scratch. I'm thinking about just going to GoDaddy.com, and just building the website from there. Add a little internet forum and stuff like that. Be way easier than building it from scratch, because I know how to build a website, but in terms of security, I'm a little worried about that. I don't know how easy it would be for someone to get into my shit, because my field isn't security, like online security, right? Thinking about just doing that. So we have restoreorder.net. We have the Restore Order trademark. You ain't a boss, Swave, and you must be broke, fam. Because it didn't cost too much to trademark it. It didn't cost too much. It didn't cost me an arm and a leg. It was some money, but it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Y'all niggas is bums. Y'all niggas don't own shit. But don't worry. First episode 1 of Restore Order podcast coming next Monday. Okay? We got a logo set up and everything right now. But tell me, should I shut down their shit or should I take all their money?
So according to Adept, there are going to be 2 restore orders for the first time. So next Monday, they are airing Restore Order podcast. At the same time, Monday, that Restore Order comes on 15 Minutes of Fame. So it's going to be 2 Restore Orders. Now, some of y'all may be asking like, or not even asking this thing like, man, that's crazy. Adept goes further into this and explains why it is that he hates 15 Minutes of Fame. So let's see what he say about why he hates the 15 Minutes of Fame. Because according to Adept, they did something to him that damaged him right now to this day when it comes to this social media stuff. So let's hear what he has to say. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I know he only spoke this far for like 10, 12 minutes. So I'm gonna leave out the narrating and just let him just speak. Let me see.
Tell me. Trademark their logo too. Yeah, I'll get my own. I don't like their logo, to be honest with you. And it wouldn't matter anyway, because since I have the rights to the name, they can't use the logo anymore. They can't use it. They can't use it. I can't send it now. I'm waiting for the notification of authorization, which is going to come in a few months. All right. Then a few months after that, it will be a fully registered trademark. All right. And then the TM is going to go to the R. You know, the R with the circle? That means registered trademark. All right. Should I shut them down or should I take all their money? Hit the pockets. Take their money. It is what it is. That's what I'm thinking of doing too, man. I was thinking of doing the same. I'm like, let me just take their money, man. Hit them where it really fucking hurts. It's mine. But I'm also tempted to shut them down because I want to send some strikes over to 15 Minutes of Pan. Remember, 15 Minutes of Pan and the URL are the ones that shut down my first channel. My first channel that was actually fully monetized. I was actually making money off of YouTube way back then. All right. So on my first channel, it was monetized. 15 Minutes of Pan sent out all of these copyright strikes and actually shut me down. So if I shut down their channel, am I wrong? Am I wrong? A lot of niggas will say I'm wrong if y'all don't know what actually happened 2 years ago. It was them and the URL who shut down my first channel. And they took money out of my pocket. So I got no problem doing the same thing to them. You bitch ass niggas. Should I shut down 15 Minutes of Pan? Because y'all got a lot of Restore Order podcasts. I could do a copyright strike for every single one if I want to. If I want to. You better hit my Cash App, Auntie Ra. Or Fire Slave. Get them out of here. No more Restore Order. Change your names. It's not Restore Order no more, motherfucker. All right? All right? Unless y'all want to keep on playing with me, y'all keep on doing it. Don't worry. In a few months, I'll have the NOA and really shut you motherfuckers down. But it is what it is.
Okay, so there you have it, out his own mouth. So according to him, he had a channel up. He was getting money off of it and everything. And 15 Minutes of Fame allegedly sent over copyright strikes one after another to get his channel took down, where he no longer is able to monetize from YouTube off his channel. So it's personal with him, I guess. But out of his own mouth, you hear it, man. So what do y'all think about Adept buying and trademarking the Restore Order name and brand? We in the comments, man. It's your boy Battle Truth, and ain't my judgment. That's some question. It's yours. And would him and Swave ever come to some type of resolution where I don't know. It's too far gone that it can't be patched up. Well, I don't believe that. I think anything could be patched up again. But I don't know, man. It's a messy situation no matter how you look at it. Like I said, though, not over no unbiased. Think about what y'all putting at risk, what you weighing out. As you can see, he was live. That's what you see right there on your right. All those people in the live talking to him and, giving him advice on what he should do with the Restore Order brand and name now. So, I don't know, man. It is what it is. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours.